Soft ambient music fades in, narrator, warm and welcoming. Before we begin, if you're on a journey to better health, healing, and balance, make sure to subscribe to this channel for more inspiring wellness stories just like this one. Now take a breath and let's begin. Music transitions smoothly. Amara had spent most of her life taking care of others. As a nurse, her days were long, 12-hour shifts, fast paced, full of responsibility. She showed up for her patients with compassion always. But when the hospital lights dimmed and she finally returned home, the silence in her apartment felt heavy. Dinner was often takeout, sleep came late, and exercise was a distant memory. Wellness was something she encouraged in others, but had somehow forgotten for herself. Pause, gentle music shift. One rainy night, after an exhausting shift, Amara looked in the mirror. She didn't recognize the tired eyes staring back. So, sitting cross legged on her bedroom floor, phone in hand, she searched how to start living healthier. She wasn't looking for a miracle, just something real. And what she found was simple. Start with one thing. Hopeful music builds slightly. The next morning, she made a smoothie instead of skipping breakfast. It wasn't perfect, a little too sweet, a little too thick, but it was a start, and it was hers. The day after that, she went for a short walk, just one block, and that one block turned into two, then four. And slowly, her mind started to quiet. Evenings became calmer. She swapped her phone for 10 quiet minutes of breathing, and for the first time in years, she slept through the night. Pause for breath. People started to notice. You look different, they'd say, happier. She wasn't perfect. Some days she skipped the smoothie, some nights she chose Netflix over meditation. But that didn't matter because Amara had stopped surviving her life and started living it. Music softens for final lines. 6 months later, she stood in front of a small group at a wellness talk. She looked around the room, smiled, and said, I used to think wellness was only for people with more time, but I've learned it starts with believing you're worth the effort. You don't have to change everything today. Just start with one thing. Music fades out gently. Narrator, encouraging, friendly. If this story spoke to you, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like, and follow. More stories like this are on the way to uplift, inspire, and remind you that wellness is always within reach. Thanks for listening. Thanks.